I need a prayer, y'all. I need y'all to pray for me because this is really starting to take a fucking toll on me.
Howdy, y'all. This is Read and Post. I realize I don't really talk that much during this run, unless I'm calling out where Chica is, where Freddy is, where Bonnie is, or if I'm just pointing out the fact that Foxy hasn't done anything. If you've seen the short, as you know, I am going to be trying to take on every Five Nights at Freddy's 420 mode. And I still haven't got past the first one. I've came very close. This is the closest run that I've had, this one that you're watching right now. And it has been a very serious struggle for me to actually beat this game. The thing is I'm getting to 5 a.m. pretty consistently, but Freddy's being a bitch-ass motherfucker and wants to just come and kill me almost immediately. He doesn't even go through his full song. It's like 3 steps and then he's killing me as the power goes out, so it's mostly Freddy that's the problem. As you'll see in this run, Foxy doesn't even come out of the cove once. If you've never watched or played Five Nights at Freddy's, there are many factors in this game that makes this mode, this challenge, so difficult. We'll start with the first factor, and that's Freddy. Freddy is not too hard to handle. Just every time you want to go use the cameras, if you hear him laughing near you, you need to close that door, that right door, before you flip up the cameras. If you don't do that, he'll get in and kill you. Now, if you're like me, and you'll see in this run at least once, I get very lucky that I open up those cameras without closing that door and he doesn't come in to kill me. The second factor is Bonnie and Chica. We're going to combine them into one because they basically have the same AI, but all it depends on is how long they want to sit at your door. Every single time you flash those lights, you'll either see just the hallway or you'll see Bonnie or Chica. Bonnie will be on the left, Chica will be on the right. And it doesn't happen very often in 420 mode, but there are times where they will just sit outside your door constantly, not leaving, just draining your power very, very slowly. Of the two, Bonnie is the most aggressive and is quite a lot quieter than Chica is. Bonnie will show up at your left door without warning. You won't hear footsteps, nothing like that. Chica gives you a little bit of a warning because you can hear her in the kitchen and her stomping around in the right hallway. Let's move on to the third factor and one of the most important ones, and that is Foxy, the pirate fox. Of all the characters, Foxy is the biggest pain in the ass. As you see in the video, I am flipping up my cameras every so often after checking doors. Maybe like right now, did you just see that? I'm flipping up multiple times. I'm checking Pirate Cove. Foxy doesn't like to be watched, so by watching him on the cameras, it's gonna delay him from coming out of the cove. If at all possible, you want to delay Foxy to at least only one hit on your door. Foxy will run down that left hallway and then pound on your door. Every time he pounds on your door, he drains a little bit of your power, so that's why you want to prevent him from doing that if you can. So between keeping Freddy out of your office, checking on Bonnie and Chica at your doors, and preventing Foxy from coming down, keeping him satisfied, there is just a lot to focus on, and when they're all being extremely aggressive, it just makes it so difficult. Now, the final factor. Final factor is the power. You want to reserve as much power as possible, and again, that's why you don't want Foxy to come down and pound on your door, because he drains a little bit of that power. Unfortunately, with the strategy that I'm using, it does use a lot of power, because I'm just going back and forth, flipping on lights, checking doors, closing doors every time I want to use the cameras, and it's not the greatest strategy. It's still from like 2015 when people were still trying to figure out this 2020 mode. You'll notice just how frantic I'm being here in the video, and you'll hear me talking about there's got to be a better way to conserve power. And eventually later on in the run, I stopped checking that right door as soon as Chica leaves. So as soon as Chica leaves, I'm not checking that light. I'm just going over to make sure Bonnie's not there, slamming the door, and checking on Foxy. With how difficult this game mode is, any little mistake is gonna fuck me over. And that's really what it has been. I haven't died to anybody but Freddy and Bonnie once. Bonnie once because I fucked up. I made a dumb mistake. I opened that door after Foxy pounded it and Bonnie was still there. So of course I died. I lost. I've said this multiple times, but Bonnie is easily the most annoying character because he shows up at your door multiple times in the night, and it forces, like, right there, just like that. He shows up, and then you try and get him to go away. He stays for a few seconds, leaves, walks around the party room, and then just comes right back. He'll be back in another few minutes. Every time you hear that laughing sound that you just heard, that's Freddy moving around. So every time I close that door and flip up the cameras, he's trying to get in. So he moves back because that door is closed. This strategy is all about getting into a rhythm, and if you break that rhythm at all, you're gonna lose, you're gonna die. Because that rhythm is just checking each door, slamming door shut, check Foxy, check each door, and keep going. Close door if somebody's there, like Bonnie just was. So it's something that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it really starts to take a toll on you because your heart is racing. You're just hoping that you get close enough. Like right now, look, it's 3 a.m., 29% of power, and Foxy hasn't even came out of his cove yet, which is incredible. That almost never happens in 2020 mode. And what I mean by it takes so much energy is, like, you'll hear me try to commentate every once in a while, but I'll just shut the hell up again because I need to focus. If I break my focus, then I'm going to screw something up. If I screw something up, that's the end of another run, and I really don't want that. The other half of this strategy, which you'll see coming up very soon, is you want to be at 7 to 9% power at 5 a.m. And you want to keep going until you hit 4% power. Once you hit 4% power, you want to just stop moving and pray and pray and pray that Foxy does not come down and kill you. Just stop moving. Don't do anything else once you hit 4% power. So I'm going to shut up here. You guys just enjoy the rest of this run. I really hope to have beaten 2020 mode soon, or sometime soon, and get that uploaded for you guys to see so I can move on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is really beginning to take a toll on me, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Have a great day.
Alright, I'm out. 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 I'm done. Please. Okay. Please, Freddy. Oh, please. Please. Oh, my Lord. Lord Christ. Please. 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 I'm dead. Fuck you! That was the perfect fucking run! Foxy didn't come out the damn cove once! But fucking Freddy's a bitch-ass motherfucker! That's such bullshit. That is such bullshit. He didn't even go through the whole fucking song. And then he killed me fucking immediately. fucking can't. I can't. I fucking can't. I can't.